guys. Wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and watching us. We are Rumble Pop Live. We are here for our special all-girls evening. It's a Rom Coms showdown. I hope you guys enjoy this.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
It's going to be delightful, Professor Crazy Person hair. You look like a mad scientist over there.
Indeed.
It looks like somebody threw some green jello at you and you went, oh, and put it in your hair immediately. Yeah, lime green jello. That's what it looks like. Looks great. That is Kavina? This is Kavina?
No.
I'm Donna. No, we're not doing that. Okay, fine. God, he's such a spoiled sport. Party pooper. Anyway, I'm gonna do some stuff in the background. And Kevin's going to introduce everybody, so take it away, Kevin.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you in the 24 time zones on planet Earth. Welcome to the most loving, most righteous, and most powerful show on planet Earth on YouTube, the real Rumble Pop live stream. Now I'm going to introduce to you my co-hosts and co-conspirators. First, literally standing and sitting to my left, he is a man from the great state of Ohio. He is a man who believes he has the most masculine body on planet Earth. He was the 2000 Kent State University's Mr. Beefcake. He is Bruce Campbell's number 2 fan.
Number 2.
And somehow he was voted last year in 2022 the second best looking man in North Hollywood, California. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the man who simply is known as the original Dom.
Thank you. No applause necessary. I appreciate that so much.
Oh, there won't be any.
Yeah. Thank you.
None.
Next, we go to a talented young lady from the Great Pine Tree State of Maine, a state that has produced many fine people such as Anna Kendrick, Stephen King, and Judd Nelson. She is a successful HealthNet account executive, a powerful ink drawing artist. She is a big fan of the Guatemalan heartthrob, Oscar Isaac. For the 4th time, she joins us again as a co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for a young lady who does a beautiful podcast called Yesterday, Tomorrow, and Fantasy. Give it up for the tranquil, the tender, and tantalizing Miss Tracy Lou.
It's even better live.
Wow.
Next, we go to another former co-host who joined us last September on the Rumble Pop, or formerly the Real Short Box Live. She is a native of Los Angeles, California. She is a freelance rock and roll photographer.
And a free spirit.
Yes, this indeed. She is one of the best Hufflepuffs in the world today. That is unmatched. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome and return to the savvy and sensational Sammy.
Thank you, Kevin. Wow.
This is great.
And last, but certainly not least,
No.
a first-time co-host on Rumble Pop.
Yeah.
This young lady I have personally known for 20 years, and Donald's known for 18 years.
Long time. Man.
One of the greatest arc lighters of all time of Hollywood, California. She is a woman who's originally from the great Grand Canyon state of Arizona. She is one of the top 10 Polynesian dancers in the state of California today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm first welcome to a powerful and wonderful and loving cat mother, the brilliant and bewitching Bonnie Tuttle.
All right.
And of course,
Yeah.
I am your humble
Well, there's that
podcaster, the Grand Master of the Jedi and Vulcan Arts, your Supreme Chancellor, Brother Kevin. Tonight is going to be a fun night, brothers and sisters.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to have a best rom-com couples tournament. You will decide the ultimate champion. Which couple is the best of all these rom-coms that we're going to select from literally over 65 years of best rom-com movies. And that is why I designed this particular show for us men to be outnumbered by these ladies, because who else would be able to give the proper perspective on this topic? Thank you, ladies. Welcome. It is your show to take over.
You know what? I like to have this little teacup thing on here because it keeps my tea warm, and it's got a little bumblebee. See? A little bumblebee up there.
Hey, is that for the bee movie?
No, just a little bumblebee. He's keeps your tea warm.
Well.
Yeah, little bumblebee. Well. Anyway, really quickly, I want to mention a great sponsor of ours. We're talking about Splattered Frog Brewing, one of the greatest sponsors. Your hat looks so much cleaner than mine. Mine's lovely because it's been loved and worn so long. They have they're a nano brewery, so they have wonderful brews, fabulous shirts, hats, koozies, glasses, all kinds of things. You name it, they have it there. Just go to splatteredfrog.com, put in the coupon code SHORTBOX, and get 20% off your order. After that, we have another sponsor. Yes, more than one.
That's right.
We have another sponsor. They're called Half's Hot Sauce. Go to halfshotsauce.com, type in the coupon code Donald Hiccups, and get 10% off your order. Mom's favorite is the Sugar Rush Peach. My favorite is the Trippy Pickle. Find your favorite at halfshotsauce.com with coupon code Donald Hiccups, 10% off.
You know, that reminds me, we will be giving away 2 prizes this evening during this tournament competition. So you must stick around to gain access, to have the opportunity to win 2 prizes.
Right, and they're both awesome. One of them I'm going to show you right now. It is a bottle of Dragon hot sauce. And it says, "Love is all you need." Since it's our special Valentine's Day episode, it's sponsored. Of course, it does have DreamWorks and Shrek and stuff on the side, so they were aware that this was being made, just so you know. So Dragon hot sauce, you can get a little love, little donkey, and Dragon love there with this hot sauce. So you could be a winner. Just stick to the end, and we'll do the Wheel of Fun. Kevin will have that ready. He'll have it up on his computer that he brought with him, and we'll get that ready for you. But in the meantime, we've got some fun battles to get to, right, Kevin?
Yeah, oh, yes, we do. It's going to be a fun night. A very controversial night indeed. You're going to be very upset with some of these matchups. Why did you put this couple against this couple? And I have no doubt that these 3 ladies will definitely weigh in and persecute Donald accordingly.
I'm just a man doing a job in the shoes of a woman right now.
You don't know what it's like to be a woman, so shut up.
I'm doing my best.
No, you can never know what it's like.
I just cried for an hour before we started, so
that's nothing unusual.
I'm trying.
That's nothing unusual for a man.
We've got comments, so let's go to the comments. My mom and dad are here. Everybody say hi to my mom and dad.
Hi, Mama and Papa McKinney.
Dad, thanks for joining. Hope you like my hair. Dad, it's not permanent. Don't worry. Gerald says hello. Hello, Gerald. Monica's haha Donald that wig. Isn't it nice? It's nice. It's real though. I grew this out and dyed it. Mom says love your hair, fellows. Oh, she likes your hair too. She thinks it looks great. Andrea says hi. Andrea, thank you for joining. Ultraman Magnus says I like Kevin's new James Brown look.
I feel good. I feel good.
Nice. Very impressive, ladies, my mom says. Maria says hello and oh wow. Ultraman Magnus says, where did Janet go? I don't even know who that is. Do we have somebody?
Come on now. Ooh, how dare you?
She couldn't even be on tonight.
She was busy. She had other plans.
She's dead to me.
Just shut
She's
up.
been on plenty.
Silence.
She's dead to me.
She has business tonight.
Dead. She's dead.
No.
What? Her dead.
No.
Tracy dead.
No.
Right? That was a good Al Pacino? No?
No, that's terrible.
Donald, no. Janet's awesome.
I tried. Kitty says, Maria, I don't know what she's talking about. That must have been a while ago. Frank says, hello.
What's up, Frank?
Kelly says, squirrel butt.
Oh,
Squirrel butt. Okay.
That's because my cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
He has a
And
very
that's
long
why Maria said kitty. I get it. And Maria says, Happy Galentine's Day, ladies.
robot.
That's
Yep.
a nice
It is
tale.
Valentine's Day.
It is Galentine's Day officially. You're supposed to have waffles, if I recall.
Waffle House. I wish there was a Waffle House out here. I love the Waffle House.
It's okay.
It's okay. Waffle
I
House
mean,
is good.
It's drunk food, Kevin, and you don't really drink, so I don't know why you would want a Waffle
No,
House.
Waffle Houses are nice.
It's drunk food. It's
No,
totally
not.
drunk food.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's drunk food. So we're gonna have a battle, guys. We're having a battle. Let's have a battle, yeah. Let's get this warmed up and get this started because we gotta move on these. So how this works is you people in the chat will be voting who moves on to the next round. It's gonna be a bracket. It's gonna be we have all the seeds here, and basically it'll be round one. It'll be one movie versus the other, and then whoever wins out of that via your votes moves on to the next round to face round two's winner. And then round three will face round four's winner, and round five will face round six's, and so on and so forth. Then we go to the quarterfinals, the semifinals,
And
then the championship round. And after that, then we're going to give away this amazing dragon hot sauce, dragon love hot sauce.
Yummy.
And also another very special prize as well. Black Crown EP, thank you for joining. Frank says, Disc Comics in Portland better get a strong, durable safe. They just had a $5,000 comic book stolen.
Ouch.
Frank, do you own a $5,000 comic book? And if you do you mind letting me know your address? You don't have to say it here. Just text it to me.
You want a $5,000 comic?
Oh.
Wait, you do?
Steal it from.
No, we both do
We
actually.
just want to know where you live so we could say hello. Stop by sometime. Have a good chat. A good chat, Kevin.
An excellent chat.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, what are you drinking?
Virgil's root beer.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah. I like to mix it with this.
Aw,
whatever
how
this is.
cute. You don't know what that is?
Mm-mm. Kevin sometimes just gives me liquid and says, drink this. And I'm like, all right.
Kevin!
He likes to be, wait, what's that word? Inebriated? I can't say it right.
Inebriated?
Thank you.
And I'm the one that's... Oh, let me tell you. Oh, boy, it's going to be a long night.
Oh, man.
So we're going to have a
Awful
preliminary.
trusting of you to let him mix your drink.
I know, right? It's very brave.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an inaugural round. Basically, we're gonna start it out. Alex, thanks for joining, buddy. Good to see you.
What's up, Alex? Representing Florida.
Alex,
Miami.
your little get well thing's going out in the mail tomorrow. I was not able to get it out until tomorrow when I am back at work, and the mailman literally stops by and says, "Do you have anything for me?" That's the only time I'm ever like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I have this." You know, my memory is not so good. So let's do this. Let's do a battle. Let's do a preliminary battle. Preliminary battle. That's it.
Preliminary.
Yeah. Whatever. It's one of those. Okay, so we are going to go the battle of the Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore
movies.
Rom Coms.
Yep.
We're going with the Lovable, Indemnable, and Forgettable. Get it? You see what I did there? 51st Dates. She couldn't even remember, so I'm okay with that. So we got the 51st Dates, and that is going to go up against... What are we going to put that up against? Oh, yeah, that's right.
You dun, 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 dun,
How
dun,
does it feel to treat me like you... Wedding Singer, guys. We're going to put that up against the Wedding Singer. So we have 51st Dates, where Drew Barrymore can't remember anything, against the Wedding Singer, which is an 80s icon, but in the 90s, if that makes sense. It's a 90s film that's an 80s icon. And we are... Geez, I have to put the shot clock up, Kevin. I forgot about the shot
Forget
clock.
the shot clock.
Oh my God, you got to remind me about that next time, because
All
it's
right.
way down here. It's buried.
Got it down there.
Yeah, it's down here, man. I don't even know where it's at.
Shame.
I don't see it at all. Do you see it?
For
I don't see it.
shame, Donald.
Is it right there? Is it right there? Is it right there? Well, anyway, guys, start voting. Go ahead. Vote 51st Dates versus Wedding Singer, and I'll find this shot clock and put it up. In the meantime, Kevin's just going to count down out loud from 9,000.
Yes. 9,000 it is.
Yeah. Do it, Kevin. Do it. 8,999. 8,990. Come on, Kevin. 8,997.
We're off to such a great start.
8,996.
So professional.
8,995. 8,000. What did I say?
7,000.
7,000. Was it 7,990? 7,016. 6,032. I think that comes after that. I don't know. But we got people in the chat. Yes. Kelly says Wedding Singer. And Alex says yes. Best song. Oh, here we go. We're coming up with something. It's not even on here? Oh my God in heaven. There it is.
How could this happen?
No, there it is. I got it. I just popped it up. I'll put it up by Sammy's head.
Wow.
Of course you do that. Of course you have to Sammy.
Yeah. She got a countdown right by her brain pan. At least something's working up there.
Oh.
Oh.
Sammy, I know you'll have a good comeback.
I'm on a roll.
I'm
I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. La-da-da.
He does this to me all the time. All the time.
You know what? You should have your big brother take care of him.
I am the big brother.
He kind of is, which is sad. So.
All right, so let's count some votes, guys. We got some votes. Who would like to do the count on this one? Anybody in particular? Sammy?
What?
I think you should count 51st dates. And Bonnie, you look like a wedding singer to me.
Okay.
At least a wedding dancer.
You really want to hurt me?
Yeah. Oh, well played. Okay. Let's see. Blended in here. Ultraman Magnus says you best have blended in here. LOL. Yeah. No, we don't. We don't have that one.
No.
Alex says, hey, Sammy, and don't know Bonnie or Tracy yet, but hi.
They will learn.
I'm about to pass out, but I like drinking too. Yay, Donald is the best. Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Kelly says the wedding singer, question mark. I think she's going to vote for the wedding singer, I'm pretty sure. Ultraman Magnus says 51st dates, hands down. So we have one for 51st dates.
Okay.
Andrea says this is a hard one. Kelly says it's the Somebody Kill Me Please song that gets me rolling on the floor laughing. So Kelly is definitely voting for the wedding singer. My mom is voting for 51st dates. My dad is voting for 51st dates. Gerald says wedding singer, definitely. Frank says the wedding singer. Maria says the wedding singer. Alex says wedding singer. Amazing movie and it has a Cure reference, favorite band, so it wins. Andrea says wedding singer. She finally has decided. Monica says wedding singer. Thanks for joining, Monica. Kelly says she already voted. That's right. Black Crown says 51st dates. 51st date. 51st dates? For 51st
dates.
Plural.
dates. 51st
Plural.
dates. That's right. Monica says Solomon votes 51st dates. So we got another 51st dates. And Andrea says we had one of the groomsmen sing that song he writes for her at the end at our wedding.
Aww.
I wish I would have been able to go to that.
It was bad. It was
I was
a nice,
on a plane.
It was a beautiful wedding. If you're on a plane.
From China.
Yep.
Well, let me tell you, that was an experience and a half. Alex says Donald is drunk too early. Nah, not yet. Maria says, oh, Andrea is so sweet. Alex says Kevin's fault. Where is Janet, by the way? Oh, my God. Janet, sadly,
She's working.
She's passed on.
She's working.
I don't know what else to say about it.
She's working.
That's how she passed. I threw her under a bus. And
I bet.
Boom, 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 boom. She got ran over. No, she decided she didn't want to be on or actually attend. I think she actually might have a date. She might have a date tonight.
Man, that's messed up, man.
Well, if she does, then that's good for her.
Yeah.
You trying to say she can't get a date? How dare you?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I didn't say that. I said she might actually have a date tonight. I don't mean she might miraculously have a date. Somebody actually took the chance and tried to see her. Oh my God. I didn't say that at all. Let's see. Frank says, I think Janet is working late tonight. There we go. Thank you, Frank. Alex says they overwork Janet, call her job and complain. Big Papa Chris, thanks for joining, says 51st dates.
Big Papa Chris.
John says, I just joined in, but I'm saying wedding singer. Love that. That's fine. And love the hair, gentlemen. Thanks, Jed. And you are more than welcome to vote for 51st Dates or Wedding Singer. We're going to give it just another second here. Where are we at on these votes, guys?
I have 7 for Wedding Singer.
Okay.
I have 6 for 51st Date.
Okay. That sounds about right.
That's closer than I thought it would be.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Those are 2 very solid Adam Sandler and
I know there's more people in the comment section that haven't voted yet.
Here's the thing. I don't understand why they just haven't done that their entire rest of their careers. Because every time they're together, it's magic on the screen. Like
schedules, man.
Really good together.
Schedules, man.
Like, just don't do anything else.
No, schedules.
That's fine by me. I would rather watch any Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore romantic comedy than pretty much most of the shit Adam Sandler's put out in the last 15 years.
You didn't like Happy Gilmore? You want to watch a Happy Gilmore sequel?
I said last 15 years.
Oh.
Donald, did you see what your mom commented?
Oh, God. What'd she say?
Yes, sometimes he has a mean spot.
She's not talking about me.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Your mom knows you best.
Uh-uh.
Your mama knows you best.
She would say that, and she just got a package from me today.
Thank you, Mickey. I'm sure you are a saint. Put up with him.
You trying to bribe your mom?
No, it's just a nice little Valentine's Day gift, like a
good son would do.
Yeah, you know.
Good.
I tried to get it there on time, and I did happen. Did you send your mom a Valentine's Day gift? We know what that means.
Oh, Donald, quiet.
He sent her 2 things, Jack and shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Ultraman says Kevin's heart broke when Donald said Janet has a date.
What?
Here's Kevin. All right. Matthew Green. Any relation?
Oh, yeah. I know Matt. What's up, Matt Green?
Is he related to you?
Actually, we're 4th cousins.
No, shit. Really?
We might be.
Yeah.
We might
Okay,
be.
that sounds fine to me. Hello, cousin Matt. Thanks for joining. He's voting 51st Dates.
Uh-oh. We got a tie, right?
I think so. Alex says, don't twist it. Donald knows Janet can get a date. He was just being informative. Thank you, Alex. And my mom says, yes, I am. And him and Drew do have the best on-screen chemistry together. Close second is Jennifer Aniston, and just go with it. Also with that murder mystery one, I felt was really good. Donald is a sweetheart. Guys sending me a get well package. It's true. I did. Or at least I'm supposed to. It's going out tomorrow.
Oreo.
And Matthew says, haha, what's up? So I guess we're tied. So you know what this means.
We go to the Supreme Court, Supreme Council, whatever
Supreme
you call
Council, which is us, by the way, the 4 of us. So this is great. If it
What you mean the 5 of us? What you mean the 5 of us?
The 5 of us. I was counting screens. So that means we're gonna have a winner no matter what.
Oh my God.
So we're not gonna have to go to the coin toss. But I just wanted to show my coin. It's from the Louvre. It's the Mona Lisa. That's the coin that
The
we
one
would
in
have
Paris? The one in Paris?
that's the one that we would have been tossing. The coin.
Fancy.
I need to get a coin that has a salad on it. I'll be like, we're gonna toss the salad. Freaking funny, right?
God, man. What's wrong with you?
Everything.
You got a sick mind.
I know.
Why are we friends?
I love laughing. It's a curse. Okay, so let's do this. All right,
Let's start with the ladies. Ladies first.
let's start with the one that has never been on before.
Justice Bonnie.
Oh, God.
What saith you? What is your vote?
This is a hard one because I love both of these movies so much. They both have sorry, my cats are doing zoomies. They both have incredible soundtracks to them, plus original songs. You gotta love "Forgetful Lucy." Like, that's such an adorable song. But I think I'm gonna go "Wedding Singer."
All
Yeah,
right.
the original matchup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wedding singer. All right.
Let us go to Justice Sammy. What saith you?
Okay, you can do that. Sure.
Sorry, I have a friend with me right now. So
That's,
this is Oreo.
That's Hydrox.
Hydrox.
Yeah, Droxy. The generic Oreo.
But I am gonna go with Wedding Singer just because I don't know. It's the one I saw first, and it's just so sweet, and his character in it, and the music, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 2 first dates, but I love Wedding Singer the most.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Tracy.
Justice Tracy, what do you say?
I mean, obviously Wedding Singer. It's just the better movie.
All right.
It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't
Who are you
matter.
going to vote for?
50 First Dates.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go Wedding Singer anyway.
So it didn't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered at all. Okay, so Wedding Singer moves on. Now, here's the best part, guys. Now, we have our first primary battle. So Wedding Singer now moves into the first slot because there was an empty slot. One of those two would win and move into that slot. So now we're going to bring back in Wedding Singer into the mix, and barely beating 50 First Dates, by the way, which is kind of amazing, like very surprising to me. I did not expect that. So the Wedding Singer is now going up against another wedding film, and that is My Big Fat Greek Wedding, which is another romantic comedy. So we have the battle of the weddings, of the romantic wedding comedies.
Didn't that work out nicely?
Yes, it did. One would say that it was almost written in the stars.
Yes.
So magical. So we have Wedding Singer versus My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Everybody in the chat, it is your job to vote for what you want. What do you want to see win? So let's get started. I'm going to put a minute on the clock, and I'm going to start it right now. So there we go.
Any comments, ladies, on this matchup?
Yeah, ladies. Tell us about My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Anybody know anything about that?
I love it. I saw it when it was first released way back in the day when I was living in San Francisco. So I was one of the first cities to get it, I think. There is nothing I don't love about it. It's a good solid movie. It was in theaters forever. I think I saw it like maybe 5 times in the theaters.
Definitely one of the most successful independent films the last 30 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very relatable, very quotable.
Was the sequel any good?
It's not bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was cute, but it's not the same as the original. It's hard to recapture that, but
that's the trick when it comes to comedies. When you do a sequel to a comedy movie, there's very few out there where the sequels are any good. Like Naked Gun, I think all 3 of them are good.
And the third one I think is the best.
Second one for me, but still good.
See,
still
there we
great.
go.
Still good.
It's not necessarily the
not
first
bad.
one in
Still
that.
good.
That's how great it is.
My mom and I, we watched all 3 movies in the theater. That's like a personal favorite trilogy of ours.
Oh, that's so fun.
We love those movies.
Yeah, I took my mom
Leslie
to
Nielsen,
see
too.
What was it? The first 3 Harry Potter films.
Oh, really?
And then we went to see all the Star Wars films when they reissued the 4th, 5th, and
special,
6th.
Special editions. Yeah,
the special editions. We got to see those too. So it's always nice when you could do that. So we got some votes. Let's count these votes. Let's see. Tracy, let's have you do Wedding Singer this time. And Kevin, let's have you do My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Okay, now here comes the votes.
It's the fun part.
Okay. Hydrox gets a vote, says Alex. So Alex says Wedding Singer. Matthew Green says Wedding Singer. Kelly says the boo bopsy, but my vote is still Wedding Singer. My mom says Wedding Singer. My dad says Wedding Singer. Boy, this sounds like it's gonna
be a slaughter.
Yeah. John says, damn it, the dad alone makes the movie. Tough call. Monica says Wedding Singer. Scorch says My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Okay.
As an Italian American, says Alex, we have a bigger, fatter wedding than our Greek cousins. Oh, well, brag. Andrea says Wedding Singer. However, I still tell my siblings to put some Windex on it. That's not a bad idea. Mega Mouse Spike, thanks for joining. Says My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Big Papa Chris says Wedding Singer. Monica says Solomon votes My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Maria says Wedding Singer. Magazine Retriever, thanks for joining. It's been a bit. Says My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Black Crown EP says Greek Wedding. Gerald says Wedding Singer. Samantha, thank you for joining. Says Big Fat Greek Wedding, but I am also biased by loving Aiden. I knew an Aiden once. He was.
We both did.
He was not that well loved. Let me tell you.
Well, why would you say that?
John says, gotta go Wedding Singer again, though, even though Gus would spray me with Windex for saying so. Alex says, Joey Fatone in that movie is actually Italian and grew up in my part of Brooklyn. He's also part of the Impractical Jokers now, if I recall, or is on there a lot. And he's actually quite funny. I like him. He's probably my favorite of that boy band group. Magazine Sir, may I please marry your daughter? No. Ultraman says, everyone, don't forget to hit a like. Thank you, Ultraman. My mom says, I love going to the movies with my son. Thank you, son. Oh, thank you, Mom. Matthew Green says, anything with Drew Barrymore is a movie I'm going to choose. And Ultraman Magnus says, Wedding Singer. So, I'm pretty sure Wedding Singer won, right?
I have like 11 or 12 votes for Wedding Singer, and Big Fat it only has like 6.
Yeah.
So it's definitely
Tracy?
obvious.
Yeah.
You
I
confirm?
have 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Wedding Singer moves on. Wow. Yes. Look at that. That was simple.
See, very simple. Boop.
Nice.
Oh, look at you.
Make it fancy.
You're so fancy.
Yep.
Okay. Now.
So the next, is this right as far as the next matchup in that bracket?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The next one is we're
Old
going to take
school.
it back. We're
Old
going to take it back
school.
just a little bit, not too far.
Even Donald wasn't even alive. He wasn't born
This
yet when these movies
matchup
came out.
hurts my soul.
It hurts your soul.
This matchup hurts my soul.
It does.
Okay. Well, we have Annie Hall first of all, a romantic comedy.
That beat Star Wars for Best Picture.
Voted a romantic comedy by multiple websites. Multiple websites. Like a million websites said Annie Hall was a romantic comedy. And
It is a rom-com.
that is going up against another, from what I was told, a romantic comedy. Although I don't know because I've never seen it. But Sammy was so adamant that this movie had to make it in that we went with it. And
What?
that is Funny Face.
Judging by her
Yeah.
face, she did not say that. And Funny Face is not a romantic comedy.
Oh, you messed up, Sammy.
It's not a romantic comedy, Donald. I didn't say it was like necessarily a comedy. It's a romance.
Wow. What did we have in its we had Harold and Maude, and we took that out to put your Funny Face. You lied to me. You
I
lied
didn't
to
lie.
me. You
I just said
betrayed
that-
my trust.
You decided to put it in there, not my
Betrayed
fault.
my trust. She lied to me.
Nothing you say sounds serious with that wig on.
I agree. I agree, Sammy.
Yeah, pigtails just convey like seriousness and
Oh,
that helps.
A little bit?
does it? No.
No.
Are you wearing a hat?
Doesn't quite work.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hat on top. Nope, it's gone. Okay, so we're doing apparently a not very funny romantic comedy versus a not very funny romantic comedy. I'm gonna be honest. I watched Annie Hall. It's not hilarious. It's okay. I mean, it's a dramedy. I
Would you
say.
tell it to Woody Allen's face?
I'd slap
And
his face.
Woody Allen, ew.
Would you tell
Yeah,
it to would you tell it to Diane Keaton's face?
I
Oh,
didn't care
yeah,
for
sure.
it.
Okay.
Slap her mouth
Like,
too.
I can't even watch him. It's just like
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah,
I
crawls.
think Diane
Yeah.
Keaton.
It's gross
That's what
all over.
Mm.
The character is just blah.
You know, out of the three of you, he would probably be most into Tracy. I'm just guessing.
Wow.
He does have a proclivity, yes.
Oh, I see why. Okay, you know what? I hate to say that.
But,
He's
I
probably
mean,
right.
I'm too old, though. I'm too old. I'm 40. I'm too old.
Oh,
By,
lie
like,
about your age.
Nobody.
You're in if you say you're 27. 17. 17.
17.
17.
There you go. 17.
Nobody wants his attention. Nobody wants that attention.
I wore this out and I ran into Woody Allen and he hit on me.
he went with the beard.
I had the beard
with
too.
the beard too, right?
He was like, what, how old are you? It's like, I'm 16. Oh, you're sweetheart. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this vote for the love of God. Let's do this vote. All right, so we're doing Annie Hall versus Funny Face. Anybody want to talk about these films while we're counting the votes? Or people are putting their votes in?
Star Wars should have won Best Picture
I
over it.
mean, yeah, agreed, Kevin. And I mean, Funny Face is a really good movie. I used to really love it growing up, but then like the age difference kind of creeped me out when I got older, and I realized like, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't seem on the up and up. Fred Astaire was like 50,
Mm.
and Audrey Hepburn was like 19.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they did that a lot with some of those movies. They had this beautiful young actress and then this older guy, and it's like, oh yeah, they're totally in love.
Oh, they do that. They did that. It was
I know.
so
She
notorious.
definitely loves her grandpa.
Yeah.
Age love.
I mean, they still do that now.
Let me ask you something, because this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Audrey Hepburn can act, just based on what I've seen her in. Is there a film I should watch that where
Wow.
she's actually good? Is this one of them?
Wow.
Is she actually good in this one?
You
You
didn't
just wait.
say that.
until Wednesday, Donald.
You just
I
made
watched
Fight.
Sabrina,
you just made 3 new enemies.
and that made me want to
Mm.
just kill myself. I mean, it was
Women
terrible.
in the audience revolt.
Sabrina was awful, and it wasn't just her. It was Humphrey Bogart was like the starchiest
Well,
piece of shit in that film too. He was awful
They didn't
too.
like each other.
They didn't
they
get
didn't
along,
like
did
each-
they?
No, they hated each other.
That's it. I knew it. That movie sucked, and I knew
Donald,
why.
that's one movie though, and it's not that she wasn't good in that movie. It's
She
just,
was terrible. They were both terrible. It was an awful film.
I mean, have you seen Breakfast at Tiffany's? Have you seen Roman Holiday?
No.
What the hell, Donald? She
No.
won an Oscar for Roman Holiday.
I'm just saying,
I
based
mean,
on
hello,
what I
My
saw.
Fair Lady.
Yeah, My Fair Lady.
Was she in that?
Exactly. Yes.
Who was she in
Was
that?
she in that?
I know, right?
God.
We're gonna fight.
Was
on
she the one
Wednesday.
with the Cockney accent?
Yes.
Oh, that was her?
Yes.
Donald.
She was good in that.
Donald.
Okay, I'll give her that. She was good in that.
Your friend right
All
now.
I didn't know she was in My Fair Lady.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
cool.
I mean, how did
How to start a fight.
I
10
don't even
seconds.
have words. I don't even have
I'm
words
so
right now.
disappointed in you, Donald.
Maria
She's lost
disagrees
faith in you.
with
She's lost faith in
Maria
you.
disagrees with you. Look
All
at the comments, Donald.
I
Exactly.
have a
On
bunch to
Golden
go through.
Pond.
All right,
On
so
Golden Pond, yes.
oh, that sounds great. On Golden Pond. Just sounds like
Oh my God, Donald.
it's like there
She
was
was
a golden
great in that.
shower and now there's a golden pond.
I can't even
Um,
look at you right now, and it's not even because of the wig. Like, the wig doesn't help, but I can't look at you right now.
Most people are drawn to me.
Not after you said what you just said.
I'm just saying. I watched Sabrina. It was hot trash. I did not like it. It is not
You know
a good
what else
film.
is hot trash? You know what else is hot trash? Condor Man.
Ooh.
Wow. You take it back, Tracy. You take it back.
I said what I said.
You have been
Yeah.
banned from the shop.
So was Tron.
Banned.
Donald,
You have been.
ban.
I'm gonna text David right now.
How dare you?
Text David right now.
Look what you have started.
Dare you?
All right. So, Bonnie, let's have you keep track of Annie Hall. Sammy, let's have you do Funny Face since you were wanting it. Okay, here we go. Matthew says Funny Face. Kelly says Funny Face. Magazine Retriever says Annie Hall. Andrea says Annie Hall. Alex says Funny Face. Audrey Hepburn is so adorable. Andrea says that lobster scene always gets me. Scorch says Annie Hall. Walter says, is Mean Girls a rom-com? I think
No.
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 I thought it would kind of take
Come
it
on,
a bit.
Walter.
I think it's a revenge
You know
film.
better.
No,
Black Crown EP says Diane Keaton is a treasure.
she is.
Agreed.
Matthew says agreed. Woody Allen puke. Alex says Tracy isn't in grade school. Mega Mouse says Annie Hall. Kelly says I think Mean Girls is more of a coming of age story. There we go. Gerald says I've never seen Funny Face, so Annie Hall. Mom says no vote from me, son. Never saw Annie Hall. Oh. Alex says won't work. Mega Mouse says Robert Preston was a lot older than many of his female co-stars too. Alex says Sailor Moon was 14 while Tuxedo Mask was in college. I've never seen any girls complain about it. I mean, it's not real, but there's that.
Okay.
John says On Golden Pond has always been my favorite of hers. Andrea says Diane Keaton was 31 and Woody Allen was 41 in Annie Hall. Matthew says Alex, right? Alex says she's good at Breakfast and Tiffany's, but she's a horrible person in that movie, but pulls it off. LOL. Maria says agree
Yes.
to disagree, Donald. Matthew says My Fair Lady is one of my favorites. Alex says Donald, wonderful stream moment when everyone turned on you. Good stream, sir. You spiced the stream up by dumping on the beautiful Audrey Hepburn. Well, I do my best, sir. I do my best. Where are we with these votes, guys?
I have 3 for Funny Face.
I have 5 for Annie Hall.
Come on, guys.
Kevin, did you keep track?
I have about that 4-3. And that many people have voted.
Okay, we have 5-3.
I'm sorry, 5-3. That many people
So which
voted.
one won? Annie Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Moving
Ugh.
on.
Whatever.
All right. Sorry, Funny Face. It's not so funny now, is it?
I mean,
Can
Funny
we,
Face is not a romantic comedy, so I guess it's
And I do love Dan Keaton.
All right.
So
Here we go. Moving on fast because we got to get moving here. I'm sorry, I'm surly tonight.
It's that root beer.
It's the root
just
beer.
tonight.
Yeah, just tonight. We have the romantic comedy with Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger. 10 Things I Hate
Classic,
About You,
classic.
a.k.a. Taming of the Shrew. Love this film. Just such a fun 90s film. It turned me on to Save Ferris and Letters to Cleo, which I've never heard of
Okay.
either of the bands before then. So thank you for that, 10 Things I Hate About You. That is going up against... You can't have romantic comedy with 10 Things I Hate About You without having
Another
She's All
classic.
That.
That's right. I love that movie too.
Rachel Lee Cook, Freddie Prinze Jr., what a match made in heaven.
Absolutely.
Such a wonderful film, such a fun film. Matthew Lillard is dynamite in this film as well. It's a beauty. It's a great film, spectacular. They're both really good. Highly recommend if you haven't seen either one doing so. I think they're both really good romantic comedies and worth the effort. And Kevin, earlier today, I found a Hershey Kiss on the floor,
Wow.
so I'm going to give you a kiss.
No. Oh. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, sweet.
Kevin took
Well,
a kiss.
Donald, it is Valentine's Day, so
I know, I gave him a kiss. By the way, you stick to the end, we're giving away this beautiful Dragon Love hot sauce. It is approved by DreamWorks, and it has donkey and dragon on there. And it is a salsa verde hot sauce. So that means it's going to have some heat, but not like a huge amount of heat. As far as the heat index, it's a 6 out of 10, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, you can put this on your... my mouth is watering. You put this on your tortilla chips. You can put it on your tacos. You can put it on... Alex, you can put it on your lasagna or your pasta primavera or your ravioli or whatever, you know. And you can put it on the spaghetti, you know. It'll taste good on there,
Say
too.
like Mario.
Oh, the new trailer. And if you haven't called them, there is a phone number to call for the Mario Brothers. Let me say it out loud here real quick.
Really?
Yes. I know I'm going off track here, but it's so cool. Louis, actually a friend of the podcast, Louis Castillo, turned us on to it. And it is right here for everybody to see. Super Mario Plumbing, 92955 Mario. If you call that phone number, you'll get a nice treat. So it's 92955 Mario. Very easy to remember. And here we go. Votes are coming in. They are coming in fast and furious, which is on its 10th film coming up.
And it's going to be 11th film after that to conclude the entire series.
Conclude the entire series. Here we go. Let's do some votes. Who would like to take She's All That? Anybody?
I will.
I'll take. Okay.
Thank you, Tracy. And who will take 10 Things I Hate About You? You want to do that, Kevin?
Sure.
Okay, Kevin's going to do... Sammy wants it.
You want to
okay,
take it?
Sammy's
Take
got
it.
it.
Take it.
no, I'm good.
Okay, here we go. Going back. I'm really enjoying this stream, but I got to crash. Oh my god. Okay, I'll wait to vote for 10 Things I Hate About You, one of my favorite movies.
Hey, hi Sam. Hi Samantha. How you doing?
So Alex is going with 10 Things I Hate About You. Samantha says 10 Things I Hate About You 1,000%. Thanks for joining, Samantha. Megamouth says She's All That. Kelly says 10 Things I Hate About You. Heath Ledger. Matthew says 90s from Rom Coms were like 2-hour-long music videos. You're not wrong. Monica says 10 Things I Hate About You. Maria says 10 Things I Hate About You. Mom has never seen either of them. Come on, Mom.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm sure Dad's seen them.
I heard the sequel to She's All That, He's All That isn't very good.
I've heard it's awful and it's trash.
I heard that too.
I thought it was cute, but I'm probably in the minority.
I watched a Hallmark original movie about a knight that transported into the future and fell in love with a woman, and I enjoyed it. I was in Germany at the time, and it was delightful.
That's a Netflix movie with Vanessa Hudgens, and I still haven't watched
It
it.
is! That's the one! Yeah, it's good. It's good, Sammy. Watch it. Did I say Magazine Retriever says She's All That?
I don't know.
Don't remember.
Andrea says 10 Things I Hate About You. Frank says She's All That. Andrea says with a young Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Alex Mack.
Yeah.
Dodgers 818, thanks for joining. Kevin, what's going on in Chatsworth? Mr. Kevin, he's not in Chatsworth right now. He's with me.
Chatsworth, you know what's going down, Dodgers
No
818.
ho represent.
You know what's going down.
Matthew says She's All That. Put Freddie Prinze in a movie and it becomes perfect. Gerald says the hacky sack performance in She's All That always cracks me up. But 10 Things I Hate About You is a classic. So I think Gerald's going with 10 Things I Hate About You. And my mom says, "Oh, on my eggs, LOL." Yeah, the hot sauce on the eggs. Alex says, 10 Things I Hate About You somehow got better when I lived in Seattle. Frank says, "Put the hot sauce on a cannoli." Monica says, Solomon votes She's All That. Black Crown says, "My buddy was Prince's stunt double for the hacky sack scene." That's awesome, dude. Alex says, "Donald, I'm offended, sir, and it's not Mario. It's pronounced Mario." Mario? Mario? Are you sure about that? That sounds pretty feminine.
If he's Italian, then we have to respect that.
And my dad was a plumber in Brooklyn from Italy. Oh, come on. You're shitting me.
Come on.
If that's true. Black Crown says She's All That. Alex says, "I can probably quote all of 10 Things I Hate About You, but I've been told I acted like Joey a bit in high school." My mom says, "About the night." Oh, okay. Megamouth says, "If a woman falls off a 10-story building, then she's all splat." Oh. God. Oh. Alex says, "She's All That," written by M. Night Shyamalan, can't spell his name, and I'm not. That's true. And I think Alex is drunk. Okay, so where are we at on these votes, guys?
I think I have. Go ahead.
I have 5 for She's All That.
You sure about that? I thought.
I feel like you're being more.
I
but
have 7 for 10 things.
What do you have for
Oh.
She's All That?
7.
You have
Hold
7
on,
and 7?
I'll recount them.
Yeah, recount them.
Yeah, let's have a recount. And in the meantime, Kevin, if you could regale people with the story of the time we first met, I think everybody would love to hear that.
Oh,
It
really?
was
At the Arclight?
1985.
No, 2000 was
We
2004.
were
Yeah, I
each
think 5.
6 years old,
No, 2005.
and you took my nuggets
No,
on the playground,
I don't
if
know
I
what you're talking
recall.
about. Must be the wrong Kevin.
And you had a white box of chocolate chip cookies
Wrong
from
Kevin.
McDonald's.
Wrong Kevin.
And I snatched it out of your hand, and I said, "These are my cookies." You pulled out a knife. I remember this. You pulled out a knife, and you said, "Bitch, I'm from Brooklyn. Give me my cookies back." And I immediately gave you back your cookies. And then you said this, and I'll never forget it.
What's that?
You said, "Boy, if you don't smile, I'm gonna cut one in you."
What?
And after that, we were best friends because I
see.
had to fake smile
I
for
see.
you because I was scared shitless.
I
and
see. And,
you,
and
you
by the
really
way,
respected me
by the
for
way,
that.
did I also say why so serious? Was I saying that too?
No, this was 1985, Kevin.
Mm.
We were each 6 years old. What's wrong with you?
Okay, I've counted 3 times. There's 5 for She's All That.
Okay.
5 for She's All That, and 7 for 10 Things I Hate About You.
All right. Well, then we know who won this
Okay,
one.
10 Things moves on. She's All That is gone.
As it
I love them
should.
both.
Thank you,
So-
Tracy. Okay, the next one, very popular films.
90s versus 80s on this one. Two
Yeah.
very popular classic
Mm-hmm.
rom-coms.
We've got a little Tom Hanks. A little bit
Meg
of Tom
Ryan.
Hanks in your life.
1993's Sleepless
Hello,
in
Meg Ryan by your
Seattle. Did it get together again for You Got Mail like later in the
Up
decade?
on Empire State
Yes.
Building,
Oh.
is your man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's terrible if you watch it now. The technology is awful.
Well, I mean, it did
Like,
age
I've
well.
got to dial up real quick, and I'm like,
Didn't
oh, shut up.
Didn't age well.
I feel like the original though is better than I've Got Mail or You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
The original's way better.
And then the 80s classic,
Two people pooping.
When Harry
Oh,
Met Sally,
Well,
1988.
it looks like two people pooping, Kevin, in this
No,
picture.
No.
look, they're squatting.
No.
They're just
Yeah,
squatting.
they're squatting to
They're
take a dump.
squatting.
That's what it looks like to me. I don't
No,
know.
Donald, no. This is a wonderful movie.
All right, we're going fast and furious on this one, guys. Again, here we go. Let's see. Now I gotta crash. Alex says, "No, okay, now I gotta crash, and I'm putting that hot sauce on my pizza, Donald." Night, everyone. All right, on my pizza pie, huh? On my pizza pie. I think it's how he would say it. He wouldn't say it that way. He'd slap my mouth. Maria says, the best rom-com starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan is Joe versus the frickin' volcano. Change my mind. Great. Thanks for joining.
That.
Oh, it's Stephanie. This is Stephanie Gray's wife. Not even a question. When Harry Met Sally. Okay, so we got some votes. So let's see. Who would like to take When Harry Met Sally, and who would like to take Sleepless in Seattle?
All you ladies.
I will do When Harry Met Sally.
Okay. And
I'll do the
Sleepless in Seattle, Sammy.
shh
Don't be
with the
confused.
hair.
We all have the hair right now. We all have long hair. Except, well, I guess Kevin's is long. Looks like he put his, light socket.
It's a James Brown haircut, like the song said.
All right,
It's great.
let's go.
All right. So Stephanie is voting for When Harry Met Sally. Monica is voting Harry Met Sally. My mom's voted, and my dad, for You Got Mail. This is not that film. Guys, this is...
I love that movie too, Miss McKinney, but yeah.
This is Sleepless in Seattle. Different movie. So if you guys want to revote, let me know. Matthew says When Harry Met Sally, Billy Crystal's a legend. You know, by the way, he almost hit me with his car in Beverly Hills.
Did he now?
Yes. I was walking to the post office. And I looked up and I was like, hey, I'm walking here. And he was behind the wheel and he's just looking like... And I was like, oh, it's Billy Crystal. Hi.
It's your fault.
He'd just gotten work done. So I couldn't tell if he was angry or not because it was all, you know what I mean? I had no idea. Maria says When Harry Met Sally. Black Crown says Harry Met Sally. Frank says When Harry Met Sally. Gerald says When Harry Met Sally. Magazine says When Harry Met Sally. Mega Mouse says Harry Met Sally. And Gray votes Harry Met Sally. Scorch says I hated the boy in Sleepless in Seattle. I kept wanting him to get kidnapped or hit by a bus.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna just call this.
Yeah.
Harry Met
Clear
Sally wins.
Mhm.
Okay, so moving on. That actually ends the first section, which is good.
Of the first round.
The first section of the round. Yeah, so we're gonna move on. This is the fun side, the haha funny fun side. I think.
The knee slapper side.
Yeah, the knee slapper side. Yeah, we have John Cusack and that lady. What's her name?
Ione Sky.
Ione Sky.
Thank you. I wrote it down and then
Say anything.
I misplaced it. So we have these guys in Say Anything. And then we have it's about a dude obsessed with a girl and will do anything and say anything to get her back. And I thought, what a better pairing film.
The 2010 Scott Pilgrim
man.
versus The World.
Yeah, dude.
Which is not a romantic comedy.
I don't know about that, man. I'll fight you on that one.
It is not a romantic
I was
comedy.
all of you.
It is.
We'll play her on that doll.
It's a comedy and it's romantic, so
It's not that romantic.
But it's not it's not a rom-com.
It's not like that romantic.
okay. So Tracy,
Yeah,
I saved
exactly.
this up, but I have it doesn't have.
I don't
think
care
it has.
what list you pulled from.
Doesn't have Scott
It's
Pilgrim.
not a
Perhaps.
romantic comedy.
Let's see. There's a
Granted,
list.
Listen, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. It's one of my
Let's see,
favorites.
there's another
But it's not
list.
funny.
Let's see. Here's another list.
Your
yeah.
your mom's agreeing with
Posting
me.
that. I'm gonna post this one here. My
Oh,
mom's
darn.
drunk.
Mom is agreeing with
There's
most
that.
of you.
There's that. It's past her bedtime. Screenshot.
She's a grown woman, doll. She can go to bed when she wants.
Screenshot. There we go. It just keeps going. The hits just keep coming, guys. I'll blow you out of the water with this one. It is a romantic comedy. Sorry to say.
Not.
It has made the list. It is officially a romantic comedy.
Those people don't know what they're talking about.
So Say Anything versus Scott Pilgrim. We're going to do a minute on the shot clock, and we're going to rock and roll. So let's start doing this. Okay, so does anybody want to describe Say Anything?
Well, it's about the guy Lloyd Dobler who he's in love with the girl, and he's always been in love with the girl.
Always.
I don't know. It's like a classic romantic comedy with a classic formula. He wants the girl doesn't really want him. Then the girl decides she wants him, and then not. And then he stands outside of her house with a boombox above his head.
Yeah, but there's also a scene where they're skiing, and there's also Boogers in it, and Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, yes.
And then there's also a scene where there is a stop-motion animation burger that comes to life. Right? Am I right? This is that film. I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
What?
I'm pretty sure there's a
I don't know.
stop-motion cheeseburger that comes to life and Say Anything. Pretty
I
sure.
don't know about that doll.
I just feel like Say Anything is super overhyped, but that's just my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Okay.
painful.
Well, we know what you like then.
I love Say Anything. It's one of my favorites.
All
Like,
right.
how can you not fall in love with Lloyd Dobler? Just how?
I mean, I'm gonna
He's
say
charming.
this that I don't think there is a bigger star of romantic comedies than John Cusack.
Well, I love John Cusack.
I don't think you can
Don't
top
get me
him.
wrong.
If you give a list of John Cusack romantic comedies, is pound for pound, like he will dominate, just dominate the field. I was talking about this with Maria, and we were talking about Adam Sandler and how he does when he does romantic comedies, they're really well done, and I was like, agreed, but he's not the king of romantic comedies. That's John Cusack. So
Yeah. I do love John Cusack though. Like, I mean, come
John
on.
Cusack.
Gross Point Blank
She's
is one of
great.
the greatest movies.
I like Joan took a hit for me when she was making. When she told that girl that played in Precious, Gabrielle Sinneby or whatever, that she would never make it.
Oh, she said
Yeah,
that?
she told her that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
It
cold-blooded.
wasn't, yeah, it was not very nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Especially
so-
in a profession where there's so much rejection, so much...
Right. Yeah, and a fellow woman, you feel
Yeah,
like you
that's
should
brutal.
help. I don't know. I guess it's not a thing. Martin Ponce says, "This is Loki. Kevin, you are slaying it in that wig."
Why, thank you, sir.
Matthew says Scott Pilgrim. So we've got votes coming in. Who would like to do Scott Pilgrim? Tracy, you do Scott Pilgrim. Say
Okay.
anything. Bonnie, are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. So let's see. Matthew says Scott Pilgrim. My mom says Tracy is right, son.
See? Listen to your mom.
I don't know what she's talking about. Big Papa Chris says Scotty P. Matthew says say anything gets real sad real fast. Maria says say anything. Frank says say anything. The Boombox rocks. Magazine says say anything. Monica says say anything. Mega Mouse says say anything. Mom is not voting. Dad is not voting. Stephanie says say anything. Gray Scott Pilgrim. Oh, you guys gonna fight later? Is this like a thing? Did I cause a fight?
You did.
Black Crowley P says in your eyes. In your eyes. So I think he's voting for say anything.
Anything?
John says you're thinking Better Off Dead. Oh, I am. You're right. The cheeseburgers and Better Off Dead. Thank you, buddy. Gerald says say anything. Frank says Donald, you're confusing. Okay, I got it. Yes, thank you, Frank. Andrea says say anything. Martin says Pastor Kevin, this is Loki. You are looking awesome with your new do.
Why, thank you. Thank you, Loki.
Black Crown says that was Better Off. Okay, I got it. Matthew says you're talking about, but oh my God, I understand.
You should just call it, man. This is like a wipeout.
Mega Mouse says off screen, John Cusack is a very angry, bitter person. I heard that. Matthew says, I want my $2 is a line I'll never forget. And Gerald says John Cusack's best rom-com is Con Air. All right. So Scott Pilgrim got crushed by Say Anything.
Yeah.
I did not see this coming
You
at
didn't?
all.
You didn't see it coming?
No.
You didn't see
I
it
did.
coming. You really
No.
thought Scott Pilgrim had a chance against Say Anything.
I did.
You're crazy.
I thought,
You're crazy.
I was thinking about our audience, and I was like,
I was thinking
everybody
about our
loves
audience,
video
too.
games.
Well, yes, but I think they prefer the classic with John Cusack. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Wow, maybe you don't know your audience that well.
Well, poor. All my life I've always been poor. And that's a great segue into the next battle. We are talking Little Shop of Horrors.
Now, this might be the best battle of the night in comparison to the
Yeah.
first one we had. This might be the second best battle.
Okay, so
I was conflicted about this battle because I'm kind of like, are either of them really rom-coms?
No, they're
Yes.
both musicals.
Yeah.
They're
they
musicals.
fall into
musicals
rom-com
can't
for
be
me.
romantic comedies, Kevin. I didn't know if you didn't know that.
You said rom-coms. That is a very specific type
Donald.
Well,
And
I guess he wants two
are
dancing
not them.
dancing comedies.
We are not judgmental when it comes to romantic comedies. We feel
I am.
romantic comedies come from all angles.
I talked to my friend Liz about this, and she said the same thing.
Where's she
that
at? Where's she at right now?
This list said it made,
Where you
like,
at,
it made her
Liz?
sad.
Where
It
you
made her
at?
sad.
Where you at, Liz? She ain't here, is
It's a
she?
very specific
She ain't here.
category.
Come at me,
She doesn't
Liz.
get-
Come at me. I'll be
didn't
at
wanna
the
get-
shop all week.
You want that, Donald? You really want that?
Ooh.
She best pack a lunch if she thinks she's coming for me. Liz. Psh, psh, I don't know this person. I don't know you.
I mean, you did. You met her.
Oh,
once.
did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wait, was she driving that day?
Yes.
Oh, did you tell her in the car that day? And she's like, I don't think that this is right. I'm going to drive us off a cliff. And you're like, no,
No.
don't do it.
No, that was today when I was like, wait a minute. I'm looking at this list and this is not a rom-com and this is not a rom-com and this is not a rom-com. And she's like, yeah, I agree. She goes, and that list makes my like brain hurt. It makes me sad.
Oh. Okay. Bring her in.
It's a very,
Bring her in.
very
We'll arm wrestle to
specific
see who's
genre.
correct.
Mhm.
It's going to be tough, though. I think she might have the advantage.
It's good.
I'll be real.
Rage. She's gonna have pure rage
I
on
know,
her side.
I know. I'm going to lose. It's worth a shot. Okay, so we have some votes. I'm just going to say, Grease is great. Grease is a lot of fun. My sister watched it every day for like a year straight.
All right.
La-di-da. I was
I'm
so
waiting for
over
it.
this freaking
I'm waiting
film.
for the part.
Little Shop is my favorite musical of all time.
So good.
And I will stand by, it is a romantic comedy. It just is a musical that's also a romantic comedy. Just like musicals can be dramas, musicals can be action films, musicals can be... I mean, what are you going to say Spider-Man the musical is? It's an action
it's
film.
just a musical.
That's a musical.
Musical.
But it's also...
They don't
action
divide
film.
by comedy or drama at the Tonys.
So here we go. I don't even know who Tony is. I don't like him.
But I agree with you, Donald. Little Shop is like,
You know the
it's
Tonys.
amazing.
All right, so
I
who's...
love Little Shop. I would consider that more of a romantic comedy than Grease,
Yes,
but
Okay.
it still doesn't really scream romantic comedy to me.
agreed, Bonnie. Thank you.
I don't know what kind of romance you have in
If you
your
were going to
life.
say Grease
that
2,
If Seymour is
that
willing
I
to
would
risk
classify
his...
more as the romantic comedy.
If a nerdy guy... If you're getting eaten by a plant, Bonnie, and a nerdy guy comes to rescue you, like, that's romantic. And then if there's, like, a lot
Sure.
of laughable moments, that's comedy. That's a romantic
Sure.
comedy.
But
And that is
But-
why I'm saying, like, I will agree that it's a little bit more of a romantic comedy than, say, Grease, but it's still not... I still wouldn't classify it as a rom-com.
they have a very specific formula.
Yeah.
That they follow. And Little Shop of Horrors, as
There's
much as I
too
love
many
Little Shop of
additional
Horrors,
elements.
exactly. First of all, the main character is Audrey 2. It's not like Audrey 1 and Seymour, even though they are the main people. Like Audrey 2 is like the focus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like not a romantic comedy, because it's not, the story isn't about Audrey 1.
The story
Seymour.
is
Story
about
is about
their
Audrey, too.
love.
Not.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
It's
it is.
more about Audrey 2's love for
More
Yeah.
about
blood.
And might I preface
Yes,
this
Bonnie.
with, a film is basically whatever an individual gets out of that film. So if
But that's
I
the
got
ending.
romance out of that
Rom-com.
film
That's not
and
the way
you
it
got
works.
a horror film out of it, that's telling of you as an individual. Not everybody. It's
Well,
just
there
you
is
as an
romance. There is romance. Listen, we're not saying there's no romance.
Sounds
we're just
like
saying
it.
that it's
Sounds
not
like
a
you're
romantic
saying romance
comedy.
is dead.
We're saying
You're
the
saying
romance is
on
the
Galentine's
secondary
Day of all
storyline.
days, you're saying romance is dead. And this
No
upsets
one
me.
said that. No
No
one.
one said that.
Sounds
You
like
said
it.
You're twisting all of our
Okay,
words.
here
Why
we
you
go.
twisting our words? Are you trying to?
Kevin, help me out.
The ladies are in charge. Their decision is final.
Kevin, leave.
Donald.
Leave immediately.
You wanted us to outnumber you tonight.
You
for a
wanted
reason.
this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want this.
Okay.
You
so
literally invited us here.
who would like to count the votes for which film?
Yeah, you did this to yourself, bud.
Who would like to count the votes?
I feel like Little Shop actually like just kind of took it away. Like
Yeah.
I'm only seeing like one Grease in
Black
there.
Crown says Little Shop. Basil, the pumpkin seagull. Hey, it's good to see you. May be lateth, but rejoice for he has arrived. Nice. Walter says, is 500 Days of Summer in the bracket? No.
No.
Matthew says, Little Shop. Steve Martin and Bill Murray, so good, says Black Crown. Little Shop, Little Shop, Little Shop. Grease is the word, says Walter. Neither are romantic comedy, says Black Crown, but Little Shop is the better movie. Well, I don't know who you are, Black Crown, but you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong on this one.
Very right.
Andrea says, I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors. Andrea, you got to watch it. It's great. Monica says Little Shop. Mom says Little Shop. Dad says Little Shop. Lacey, thanks for joining, says Grease. Scorch says Little Shop of Horrors. Mean Green Mother from Outer Space. John says Suddenly Seymour going Little Shop. Matthew says, I was just talking about the dentist scene with Bill Murray the other day. Candy Bar. That was a wild scene to watch at 7 years old. Yes, dude. Definitely. Basil says, sorry, all musicals are poop. Stephanie says Little Shop. Gray says he abstains. Gray doesn't like puppets, apparently. See what I did there? See what I did there? Now he's like, oh, I gotta vote for Little Shop. I forgot there was a puppet in there. Magazine Retriever says Little Shop. Walter says Grease is so good. I believe that John Travolta was into females.
Wow.
Mega Mouse says Little Shop of Horrors is disturbing and entertaining to me. Matthew says, but Audrey is too convincing. Basil says Terminator Dark Fate was an excellent rom-com. So we're going with Little Shop on this.
Yeah, that's
Tracy,
pretty
you were
obvious.
right. We do not have to even try.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next.
here we go. Next round.
Now this is exciting.
Ugh.
Although I do have a favorite in this one.
Anybody like pooping in the sink? Bridesmaids does.
2011 Bridesmaids against
No,
one of the-
romantic comedy.
I'm
I guess
pretty
one of the-
sure that is a romantic comedy.
I guess one of the
It's
best
really not, though.
90s
Funny.
comedies from the Farrelly brothers.
Do you want me to bring up the lists again and
Yeah,
put them on the
It's-
screen
again,
to
it is
cover
that-
everybody's
don't-
face?
I can't argue that it. I won't argue that it's not a comedy because it's clearly a comedy, but it's not a romantic comedy. Yes, there's romantic elements, but it's not the main focus of the movie.
Yes, exactly,
That's-
Bonnie.
It just happened in the background. It's not a romantic comedy.
Bridesmaids against one of the best 90s comedies. There's Something About Mary.
Why are you laughing like that?
What's so funny?
You're just like, let's go.
I'm just excited about the matchup. That's all.
He's like, y'all shut up. I want to
I'm
get
just excited about the matchup. I'm excited about the matchup. I like this. I like this matchup,
No, it's
man.
great. It's a great matchup. I mean, we did it.
I don't believe that's root beer.
I poured it out of the bottle that says root
I
beer.
don't believe you. I don't believe you. No.
It's mixed in with something.
Love. It's mixed in with love. All right, so let's do this. On the shot clock, let's go. By the way, if you stay till the end, for those of you that just popped in, we are giving away a dragon hot sauce. Love is all you need. It's Donkey and Dragon. It is sponsored or approved by DreamWorks, guys. So this is a salsa verde. It's got a
DreamWorks?
nice heat. Yeah, DreamWorks.
As in like Shrek DreamWorks?
Yeah,
As in Puss in Boots DreamWorks?
yeah. I just said it has Donkey and Dragon on it. You see?
Oh.
Donkey and Dragon. Right there. I wasn't
okay.
kidding.
Okay.
It is going to be a giveaway for tonight. We're also giving away another special prize, so stick with us till the end. We're going to get moving, though, once we do this. Let's start counting some votes, though. Who would like to take definitely a romantic comedy, Bridesmaids? Who would like to count the votes for that one?
I'll take it.
Thank you, Sammy. And who would like to do... Kevin, let's have you do something by Mary. I know you love that movie.
I love that movie.
Okay, here we go. John says something about Mary. Maria says something about Mary. Black Crown says both of these movies are so funny. Monica says Bridesmaids. Scorch says something about Mary. 7-minute abs. Gerald says there's something about Mary. Matthew says, damn it, Mary all the way, but Bridesmaids is amazing. Mom says, I really like Bridesmaids. Dad really likes Bridesmaids. Nice. Big Papa Chris says Bridesmaids. That food poison scene was the most romantic scene in rom-com history. Thank you. Magazine Retriever says there's something about Mary. I want a bundt cake. Lacey says Mary all the way. Bridesmaids is not funny in my opinion. Black Crown says going to have to go with Mary. I think it made me laugh harder. Andrea says Bridesmaids. Stephanie says Bridesmaids. Gray says Bridesmaids. Basil says I've never seen any of these. Oh wow. Mega Mouse says
Missing
there's
out.
something about Mary. Have you seen my baseball? Franks and beans. Franks and beans.
I mean, I feel like there's a clear winner, which it should be because it's an actual rom-com.
Interestingly enough, there was a situation at ArcLight, Bonnie, where Kevin got the beans above the Frank, and I did have to help him out. He called me.
This is false.
And I had to go help him out.
This is false.
In the bathroom.
I think I recall hearing that emergency come through the
Come through the radio, right? If the water,
It wasn't. Remember, there were 3 other Kevins that worked there.
He
Remember
said,
that.
"He said, this is Kevin Green. I need Donald, usher greeter in the upper cafe section in the bar area." And I was like, "He's talking about the bathroom because they were closed up there." I was like, "He's talking about the bathroom." So I knew the code. So I went in. He's like, "I got the beans above the Frank. I can't believe I did that."
Oh, wow.
I helped. That was a good friend.
And that is really how the friendship was born.
All right.
What else we got?
Let's see. Megamouth says, okay, you already said that. Basil only watches science fiction. Oh, okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so I think we're done. What's the votes?
I have 9 votes for Mary.
I have 7 for Bridesmaids.
Yes.
Ooh, that was close.
Closer than it should have
But
been.
Mary took it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary took it.
The actual rom-com.
The hair.
Exactly.
Oh, my pen died. Son of a bitch.
But Bridesmaids is amazing, and I feel like I should have worn my Bridesmaid shirt. I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
I love Bridesmaids so much. It's hilarious. I quote it all the time, but not a rom-com.
Yes.
Oh, my
And
God.
now
in heaven.
we're coming down our final first round matchup. 2 classic movies.
Oh, I don't know, Kevin. These one might be a science fiction film, and the other a horror film.
Well,
They're both.
they
they're both
cross
romantic
genres. They cross
Oh, they're
genres.
okay. Okay, Tracy approves. We're good.
All
I
right.
think.
The first one from
We're in good shape.
1984.
Where is this?
Tommy Hanks.
Oh shit! Did I not put it in here?
It's in the Google Drive.
Where's it at?
You probably didn't add it.
Oh, hang on. I got this.
God.
Hang on, guys. Did I not take a? No, I did. I put it in there.
So you see, sure?
Yeah. I know I did.
Maybe you mislabeled it.
Maybe I did.
Ooh.
I know, right? Let's do the other one first.
Fine. We'll go to another classic from the 90s, starring Austin Powers himself.
Where's that one?
I
Oh,
married an axe murderer. So I married
So I
an axe
Married an Axe
murderer.
Yes. What a fun film this is. I love this movie. This is one of my top rom-coms of all time. All time. I don't understand
really funny.
why people
Yeah.
don't know more about this film. Every time I mention it, people are like, "What's that?" What's
I haven't
that?
seen it in forever, so I gave it a rewatch this afternoon, and oh my god, I forgot how freaking hilarious it is.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Yeah, I was like, I haven't seen that in years. I'd rewatch it today. I was like, oh my god, it's so funny.
And it's going against the 1984 classic with the mermaid herself, Daryl Hannah. Splash.
Also really fun. You got Eugene Levy, you got John Candy, great supporting cast, great film overall, very romantic, very comedic in a lot of places. I just love this film. It's a darling of a film for the 80s. It really shot Daryl Hannah's career through the stratosphere, basically. It just made her a household name. Tom Hanks was fantastic. These are both excellent films. I'm not mad at either one of these for taking it, although I do feel that it should be So I Married an Axe Murderer. But they're both great films in their own right, and I can't be mad if one takes it over the other.
Splash was also the first Touchstone movie.
That's right.
Hey, there we go.
Coming up soon on yesterday's Smart Fantasy.
Oh, look at that plug.
Ooh.
Look at that plug. That's a good job. Big Papa says, wait, no Groundhog Day nomination. We discussed this. Splash actually took the place of Groundhog Day. But we did discuss that, Big Papa.
You might see it one
I
day.
mean, there's no 13 going on 30 on this list either, which is a horrible disservice.
Shame.
There's a lot of movies that are not on this list.
Hey,
Pretty
That should-
Woman,
that-
40-year-old virgin.
You approved this list. Why are you saying
No,
that?
no, I didn't. You said
Yes,
no.
you
You
did.
did. Ladies, back me up. Didn't he send the final list? Said, "Hey, this is the final list."
Okay, but I also didn't speak up when I got the list, and I should have. I really should have.
You
Like that
see?
was on me. I take some of the blame.
You see?
That's right. I bullied everybody.
I was
I'm the
busy,
house
I was
bully.
doing stuff,
It was
no one
me.
said it.
I mean, I only saw the final, so I didn't see any prior.
It
I
makes
probably
it
messed
easier
up,
that way.
I came in late.
Yeah. Well, I remember at D&D, I had tried to take the initiative, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I made a list of my
I
favorites."
always
No,
work with one
you were like,
individual.
"No."
Primarily, I work with one individual on the list on who's in it and stuff, and I seem to have gotten approval. And then I showed Sammy, and Sammy was disgusted by the fact that Harold and Maude was in there. And so
said that.
I eliminated that and put in her funny face because she was very adamant about funny face. And you can ask
I
Maria
didn't
about
know
this one.
anything about
So we
Harold
put
and Maude.
in funny face because after Sammy
No.
left, I said, "Should we switch that out?" And she's like, "Probably because Sammy's gonna throw a fit." You know, so we switched it out. So we're very open to switching things out, just not the day of. That's all.
No, sir. No.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy, let's start counting the votes. Bonnie, you want to do "So I Married an Axe Murderer"?
Sure.
Tracy, how about a little splash?
All right.
All right,
got
here we go. Mom says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Gray says splash. Stephanie says splash. Maria says love these both so much. Oh, there we go. Frank says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Stay for a nightcap? Yes, buddy. Lacey says splash. John says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Gerald says he'll cry himself to sleep on his huge pillow. So he's going with "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Mom says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Dad already said it. Matthew says splash. I've never watched "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Matthew, watch it. It's great. Magazine Retriever says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." Call me Vicky. Maria says "So I Married an Axe Murderer." John says, wait, my bad. I have to go with splash. That's a classic. So he's reversing. We're taking one away from "So I Married" and giving one to splash.
I'll just wait until someone says act murder.
Big Papa says, thanks for explaining. Black Crown EP says Axe Murderer. Maria says, woman. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. What was it? So, can't say enough. So under rough. I don't know who you are today. Do 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 do. Maria says, I think musicals can count as rom-coms, so Funny Face counts in my book. Mega Mouth. Oh, where were you, Maria? Was standing up for me when I was getting slaughtered on the Little Shop in Greece discussion. But thanks for stepping in for Sammy. I'm sure she appreciates it as she's, you know. Wow. Wow.
I
You see that?
appreciate
You see
that
shit?
Maria didn't jump in until like 2 discussions later.
You see that shit?
Thank you. Me too.
I'm gonna write this down.
Right?
Write this moment down.
I know where her loyalties actually lie.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you're gonna
they're
unwrap that
boyfriend.
that Valentine's Day gift, Kevin. That's for you
Right
now. That's for you now. Mega Mouse says, "So I Married an Axe Murderer." The Piper is down. The Piper is down. Andrea says, "I've never seen So I Married an Axe Murderer, but I used to watch Splash all the time as a kid." So she's probably going with Splash. So where are we at with this vote?
Well, ladies.
Including Andrea, it's 6 for Splash.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have 8 for apps.
That's what I got too.
For Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Go
All right.
Your winner there.
So I Married an Axe Murderer beats Splash. Done.
Tom Hanks is angry.
It's a great film. They're both great films.
Two
I think if you
Tom
love
Hanks films were eliminated in the first round.
I think if you love one, you're gonna love the other. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Wow.
Pissed.
Tom Hanks, we gotta call him.
He's
I
pissed.
can't believe that we
friends
don't have a
with Tom
single
Hanks.
Tom Hanks rom-com in this whole entire
I know,
thing.
right?
It's your fault.
It's not my fault.
No, his fault.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was like,
Wow.
Now we
I
go
feel
to the
like if the girls had
quarterfinals,
created
and
the
boy,
list- Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd have been
Yep.
better.
We don't have to
Girls would
explain any of the
created a Very
films.
different list.
We don't have to explain any of the films now. We just do a 1-minute vote and we move on fast. So guys, you got to vote fast on these.
These quarterfinals, boy, this first one is a really bizarre matchup.
This is a weird matchup, but I got a feeling it's going to be a goddamn
It's gonna be a
bloodbath.
slaughter. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be a slaughter.
Here we go. Ready? Kevin?
Big fat Greek wedding.
Nope.
No?
No.
Look at my chart here.
You're incorrect. That is incorrect. It is this one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wedding Singer. Excuse me. Wedding Singer versus Woody Allen.
Annie Hall? Your chart
Versus Woody
sucks. Come on. Your chart's drunk. You must have gave it what you tried to give me earlier. Okay, so Annie Hall versus Wedding Singer. What a weird matchup. But let's go, guys. 1 minute on the clock. Time to vote. Who would like to count the votes, by the way, since we're waiting?
I don't think we're gonna need to.
I don't think we need to.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't think we need to. Let's not even waste our time.
I think we all know who this is gonna go.
We'll give us about 20 seconds. 20 seconds to just knock this out.
Are you okay?
20 seconds. What are you laughing for? You know this is gonna happen. Woody Allen was gonna get stomped. Woody Allen was about to get stomped. We knew this was gonna happen. We knew this was gonna happen. I didn't even bother writing on my other sheet. I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, we still got 20 seconds, though, so we have to wait.
See, 13 going on 30.
What are you
Yep.
talking about?
That would have been a better matchup actually in this.
Maria said to put it on the list. You didn't listen.
Ooh.
I don't see where she said that.
Ooh.
Yep.
I think
I see it.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Okay, here's the thing. She waited till the list was done, and then she's like, also, here's 5 other films. She told me to put, what's that other one, that Clueless? She told me to put Clueless on there, too.
You know what?
And I was like, look,
if
the
we
list
do a-
is finished.
Rom-com.
If we
And
do
I
a
was like-
part two,
And I was like, isn't that like her stepbrother that she's trying to, like, make moves on? I was like, that's just gross. We don't want to put that in there.
The dad's not married to the stepmom anymore. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
if
And
we
also,
do
what about
if we do a part 2, we can add all those.
what about? You know what you also left off, Donald. You know
You
you
ever
left off.
meet Sammy's stepbrother?
I don't have one,
You
so
know what I'm
thank you.
saying?
But-
Yeah, thank
Right.
goodness, right?
Right.
God, that'd be awkward. Family reunions and shit.
Well, looks like the
Alright.
timer is up and the slaughter is complete.
All right, so the winner,
Yeah.
Wedding Singer.
It was like unanimous.
Not one Woody Allen vote. Good lord.
Poor Woody.
Amazing.
Oh, you got to feel bad for your Woody, Kevin.
Next matchup, a little more competitive. This might even be a little controversial.
Ooh.
1999, 10 Things I Hate About You against 1988's When Harry Met Sally.
No.
This is going to be a fun one.
This is tough.
No.
I think it's going to be a fun one.
I think I know which one's going to win ultimately, but it's going to be a tragedy for the other one.
Fun because they're both.
Yeah.
I love them both.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to find the picture.
I think I know where most of the ladies are going to vote when it's all said and done.
There you go.
Do you?
This one takes a while to,
I have a
to
feeling.
load.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Now, which one tugs at your heart a little bit more?
I mean, obviously 10 things I hate about you.
Oh my god! And when he was singing to her on the field, and like, oh,
Right? And then when she's like standing up in class and she's reading the letter and she's crying. Oh my god.
You're just too
Yeah.
good
I
to
hate
be
your
true.
big dumb combat boots.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
My vote would go
You'd
to,
be like
When
heaven
Harry
to
Met Sally.
Donald,
touch.
you are not Patrick Verona.
I
The
wanna hold you so
Wow.
much. No? Fine.
Don't ruin my memories, sir.
Yes, Andrea, he gives her the
And I
guitar.
thank God I'm alive.
Ah,
You're just too good to be true.
as much as
Can't
I love
take
that,
my
like seriously,
eyes off of
the end of
you.
When Harry Met Sally is what gets me a little bit more though. When he
Oh
shows
no,
up at
it's
New Year's
so
Eve.
good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
It has
I
It
love
has
that
more
takes you an hour and
impact
a half
at
to
the
order
end.
a sandwich. Like, I love that. That's one of my favorite lines.
Well, because like you're so weird. You're so weird and so like anal and everything, but I love you. I love you. You're such a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm, mhm,
I think the winner is clear.
mhm. It's When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally. 10 Things I Hate About You, When Harry Met Sally. 10 Things. When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally, When Harry Met Sally. 10 Things. When Harry Met Sally, and When Harry Met Sally. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, both awesome movies, but yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
10 Things is gone. You thought that?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Because
Is that what you
When
thought?
Harry Met Sally is literally one of the top 5, romantic
Did you eat
comedies
at that
of all
deli,
time.
by the way? Did you ever go to Cat's Deli?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Is it that
You
good?
never went in there? Oh my god. I'm sure, like, every time somebody goes, every time you eat there, there's somebody going, stupid.
Oh,
They're being dumb. Every time. Because
Well,
that's
yeah.
where she has her orgasm.
Hmm.
Her fake one.
And now, on to the next quarterfinal matchup.
Okay, yep. We have the indomitable, the
John Cusack.
ferocious, the devilishly handsome John Cusack in Say Anything from 1989, everybody.
Going
Is
up
that 89?
against
Is that 89? Well, it feels like it was an
Audrey. Little Shop
Poor.
of Horrors.
All my life I've always been poor. It's going up against Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my goodness. This is a good matchup, though. I feel like it's a good matchup. So we have Say Anything versus Little Shop of Horrors, guys. We're going to put a minute on the clock, and let's count your votes up.
This could literally go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is true. Trying to see.
Could go anywhere.
I think I see where it might be going.
Yeah. After the first few.
Okay, so we have one vote for Little Shop, one vote for Say Anything, one vote for Little Shop, 2 more votes for Little Shop, 1 more vote for Little Shop, a Say Anything by Stephanie. Okay, are you keeping track?
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
start again.
So Little Shop, Say Anything, Little Shop, Little Shop, Little Shop, Little Shop, Say Anything, Little Shop, Little Shop.
Yeah, no, we know where this is going.
Well,
That's the
sounds like Say Anything is dead. And Little Shop. is
Audrey
moving on.
has eaten John Cusack.
I mean, it's maybe better off dead.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well played.
Now, the final quarterfinal matchup is tough for me because I have my favorite, but I think it's going to get beaten.
I agree. I think you have
Unfortunately.
one. I mean, the one's good and all, but I feel like the other one really does romance right. So we have
But Ted does romance, right?
we have There's Something About Mary.
Against
You've got jizz in your
So
hair.
I Married an Axe Murderer.
Versus Woman. Woman.
I'm in trouble. My movie's in trouble.
So I Married an Axe Murder.
Boy.
I also love Better Off Dead. In fact, I forgot about Better Off Dead. I got it confused with Say Anything originally. So
I've never seen Better Off Dead.
I feel like we could have a part 2 to this. I feel like that could be a possibility.
Yes, there's plenty of choices that never made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are having fun in the comment section, especially giving you the work.
Yeah, it's true.
And the audience is enjoying the ladies giving you the work.
I feel like that's something that should happen more often.
You see?
Also, Donald, I'm like having the urge to like take some scissors and like cut off your pigtails because they're annoying me kind of a little bit.
What do you mean? They're beautiful. You're just jealous because you don't have them. Be realistic. None of you catty ladies have beautiful pony like pigtails like this. Like you just don't have it, and I'm sorry that you can't do it. But
I don't think I've worn
Whatever.
pigtails.
I mean, I could if I wanted
Right?
to.
I
Yeah?
could make it
Really?
happen, but
hmm
I choose
Oh
not
wait,
to.
maybe
We're all
maybe my movie
not
might make
check-
it. My movie might make
it
it.
might,
after all.
it might. I don't know what's happening, but you all need to adjust this shit. Like, well, I don't
I know.
get this.
I didn't know it was gonna go this way. I feel
Wow,
like
I'm actually quite surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm not pleasantly surprised at all.
I am pleasantly surprised. I actually
Stephanie
thought the
Gray,
opposite.
you have
Bless you.
deceived me.
Bless all of
You
you.
have deceived me.
Bless all of you.
I'm
Thank you.
hurt.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Lacey says something about Mary. John says axe murder. Black says Mary. Mega Mouse says Mary. Maria says axe murder. Stephanie says Mary. Gray says Mary. Big Papa Chris, Mary. Magazine, Mary. Mom says axe murder. Dad says axe murder. Frank says Mary. Gerald says Mary. And Matthew says Mary. And it doesn't sound good.
Yes. 10 for Mary.
We got 9 seconds. I need 7 more people to vote for Sorry Mary and Axe Murder for it to win.
That's not going to happen.
No?
that's
Damn.
a travesty, though.
I'm actually, like I said,
This is a travesty.
I am pleasantly surprised.
I'm embarrassed for
pleasantly
everyone.
I
surprised.
feel like Axe Murder is just a better movie.
It
too.
is the better movie. I bet like half the people haven't seen it. That's the problem.
It's more like intelligently funny
Yes.
than There's Something About Mary.
That may be true. However, something about Mary will make you laugh continuously and give you a near heart attack.
Sure.
Nah, I disagree. But all right, whatever.
Read it
Okay.
disagree.
Mary wins. Okay.
Now, down to the vicious semifinal matchups.
Mm-hmm.
First, we have the lovely couple of Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler from The Wedding Singer versus another great couple.
Mm-hmm.
When
I'm just
Harry
slow.
met Sally.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
This is a
Oh,
tough.
This
good one.
is a tough.
Yeah.
It technically is 80s versus 80s.
They were both blowouts
Technically,
too.
technically.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
both blowouts. So let's see the battle of the blowouts.
This
See, it
might.
always takes a minute for that one to load. I think
Yeah.
it's just because the picture's
The picture
such
is
high
crystal
quality.
I'm sorry. I tried.
No,
man.
it's fine. The picture's so small. All right, I'll enlarge it a little bit. There we go. Wedding Singer versus When Harry Met Sally. This is an interesting match. Here we go. You guys ready? Who wants to count Wedding Singer? Who wants to do Harry Met Sally?
I could do Wedding Singer.
Okay.
I'll do the other.
All right. Harry Met Sally for Sammy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Matthew says Harry Met Sally. Maria says Harry Met Sally. John says Wedding Singer all the way. Big Papa says Wedding Singer. Lacey says Wedding Singer. Scorch says When Harry Met Sally. Black Crown says When Harry Met Sally. Mom says Wedding Singer. Dad says Wedding Singer. Mega Mouse says When Harry Met Sally. Magazine says When Harry Met Sally. Gerald says Wedding Singer. Gray says probably Harry Met Sally. Yep. And Stephanie says Harry Met Sally. And it sounds like Harry Met Sally's taking the lead.
Yeah, just took the lead. Just took the
Ready.
lead. So this is close as I suspected it would be.
Yep. We got, I'll just do another minute, 30 seconds. 30 seconds left on the clock, I'll do. And then we'll go from there. By the way, we do our audio podcasts every Thursday or Friday of every week. Usually we try to get it on Thursdays. If not Thursdays, it'll come out on Fridays. We try to get them out every week. Next week, our live show, we may or may not have a live show. We're deciding on whether we're going to take a pause. If we don't have a live show, we will have a original interview that we will post. We have actually a few that we can choose from. And I'm thinking we'll probably go with the one where we interview, what's Aiden's dad's name? Dan. We interviewed, what was it?
Dan Gross.
Dan Gross and Pat Peach about what was it, Halloween films. So John, you'll want to tune in for that one when we do put it up. And we get into the film, the 70s film Roar, where they actually filmed a movie around a preserve where there's actually lions and tigers just running around wild, and they filmed around them. It got messy. I'm not gonna lie. It's
That's
something
putting it
to behold.
mildly.
Yeah. So we have that interview that'll be coming up. We also have an interview. I actually interviewed Allison Kipperman, the Wild Force Yellow Ranger, at LA Comic Con back in December, and that podcast interview will be up at some point as well. So keep those in mind. Let's see. I don't think we've got any more votes, so it looks like Harry Met Sally took it.
Harry Met Sally in the championship round.
It beat out The Wedding Singer. Next, I'm shocked.
The other semifinal.
I am shook by this one, honestly.
This is one where I think my movie is going down, very likely.
Yeah, we'll see.
Little
You might
Shop
not
of
know.
Horrors versus There's Something About Mary. Believe me, two completely different type of comedies. This is interesting.
Yeah, and Something About Mary. Yeah, they're completely opposite of the spectrum here. Just like you and me. There we go. Pulling up that picture, and there we are. And boom. So, Little Shop versus There's Something About Mary. You guys make your selection. I'm going to put a minute on the clock, and we're going to start now. Yeah, we got 2 already for Something About Mary.
Oh,
Who's going to be counting these, by the way?
I'll count Mary.
Okay, and who would like to do Little Shop?
I'll count Little Shop.
Okay, 3 for Mary. Little Shop, 2 for Little Shop. 4 for Mary. 5 for Mary. 6 for Mary. Oh, boy.
This is kind of surprising.
I know,
I tell
right?
you, my little favorite movie here is like the little
It
edge.
struggled.
The little edge that could.
It really struggled with Bridesmaids, but once it got past that hump, it...
Yeah, I like these NCAA type, it's the little Cinderella movie here. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? We got we'll do another 30 seconds here if somebody wants to vote. We didn't get a lot of votes, I don't think, on this one cast.
Which is strange. We got plenty of people.
Another Little Shop. Another Little Shop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm
we
in
got a
trouble.
little comeback. We
I'm
got
in
a little
trouble.
comeback.
I'm in trouble.
You could be. So what's the score right now?
6-4.
6-4. Little Shop only has 4.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm counting 5.
Oh, make it 5. All right, now we're in a tight one. We may have to go to the Supreme
Another
Court.
Mary.
Yes, 7. We may have to go to the Supreme Court, possibly.
Yeah. 5-7. Anybody else want to vote? There are definitely plenty of eyes watching this right now that have yet to vote. So if you have yet to vote, cast your vote now. Cast your vote if you want Little Shop to survive or if you want Something About Mary to dominate. Cast your vote.
Well, I'll say this much. Even if Mary does get past this, I know there's no way it's beating When Harry Met Sally. If it did, I'd be stunned. I'd be stunned. Or if Little Shop of Horrors beat when Harry Met Sally, I'd be stunned.
If anything, apparently, When Harry Met Sally is just a freight train.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
just destroying
It is.
everything.
It is, man.
I've seen it once.
It's just considered one of those great, rom coms.
It's all right.
It's
all right.
People love that movie.
I like The Princess Bride better, personally.
We could put that in part 2.
I think it's a better film.
We could put that in part 2.
Who did the
Crystal good of a movie.
That was me. I just think it's so boring.
I think,
Princess Bride is boring?
I think Mandy Patinkin would like to have a talk with you, Tracy.
Wow.
My God, I can't.
He's
I
not
can't.
a
I
nice
tried
man.
watching
He's
Princess
angry.
Bride
But
like
it has
4 times.
everything.
What would Carrie Ells say to you? What would Andre the Giant, if he rise from the grave, say to you, Tracy?
There is a funny scene with the poison, and that scene is very funny. But I
That's it.
can't. That movie is wow.
Something About Mary.
No.
Took it.
All right.
So we have 2 final winners here. This is the finals. This is it. This is for all the bacon and eggs.
For the championship.
For all the Franken beans.
Yep.
At least for this particular round of rom-coms.
Nice bringing it back, buddy.
Thank you, Beans.
1989, the tournament favorite, When Harry Met Sally, against the Cinderella, There Is Something About Mary.
So When Harry Met Sally versus There's Something About Mary, guys. I am shocked that it's down to this, but I mean, we did one once where Murder, She Wrote won
Yeah, that was shocking.
best TV show of all time or whatever, and I was
That
like,
was- yeah, that was
fuck,
weird. That was
everybody
shocking.
drunk?
Yeah. I remember how Julio pissed he was, man.
No, he was super pissed. He was like, people on your podcast, they're drunk. They're all drunks. And I was like, you were actually drunk. I know, but still. Okay, here we go. Guys ready?
Come on.
All right. Harry Met Sally. Bonnie, would you mind?
Sure.
And Tracy, would you mind with Something About Mary?
Not at all.
Thank you. Okay. So we have Maria says When Harry Met Sally. Matthew says When Harry Met Sally. Lacey says Mary. Mega Mouse says There's Something About Mary. Mom says Harry Met Sally. Dad says Harry Met Sally. Magazine says Something About Mary. Black Crown says Something About Mary.
Wow.
Wow.
We're
This
tied.
is a battle
We're tied.
back and forth.
We might have to go to the Supreme
Big
Court.
Papa says Something About
Oh,
Mary.
yes.
Gerald says There's Something About Mary.
Ooh.
Scorch says There's Something
Oh,
About Mary.
uh-oh. Can the Cinderella win this?
Stephanie says Harry Met Sally.
Damn.
Gray says Harry Met Sally.
Ah.
Chris Duquet pops in
Come on,
and says
Chris.
There's Something About Mary.
Oh, Chris. Bless you, brother. Bless you.
John says Something About Mary.
Uh-oh.
I think Harry Met
The
Sally might
The
lose.
Cinderella might win it.
Might lose.
Oh, my goodness. My Cinderella movie might win the whole
This
thing.
isn't even the best romantic comedy of theirs.
I agree. I agree it's not. But still, this is an upset.
I'm so disappointed.
This is an upset of epic proportions. I cannot believe it.
All right, guys. Any other votes to cast? I'll do 30 more
We'll
seconds.
give it 30 more seconds. We'll be nice. We'll be nice.
Give it 30 more seconds.
I
Look
can't
at my
believe
beautiful
it.
hair.
The favorite might actually be taken down.
Sammy's jealous of how pretty it is.
Ted and Mary might take down Sally and Harry. Oh my goodness.
Sammy's jealous of my hair.
Donald, your hair looks dry.
Beautiful hair. Wow, you got split ends.
Dry.
I know women don't like split ends. I knew that. That was like an immediate reaction. Like
Ed,
you could see she was hurt by that. Like it cut to the bone. You know what I'm saying?
really processed it.
How dare you, my split ends! Oh, I need treatment. Give me that VO5.
Does that even still exist?
Right? I think so.
Right?
That's what the ladies use, right? You all use the VO5 or hot oil treatments,
You're
right?
stereotyping.
I don't think
You're
so.
stereotyping.
Really?
Not anymore, I don't think.
No?
I don't know either.
Okay, try this.
I
Try
think
this.
it's just Pantene now.
You take an egg, you boil the egg, you cut the egg in half, right? You take the yolk out of both sides of the egg, and you leave the egg, whatever, put it off to the side. You take that yolk, and you blend that in with a little heavy cream, and you blend that in with a little paprika, with some dill, some salt and pepper, and then you blend that up and you whip it real nice, and then you put it in the other side of the egg, and then you eat deviled eggs to forget about your stupid split ends, because there's nothing that's gonna fix it,
Is
Sammy.
that seriously how you think deviled eggs are made?
Yes. That's how I make my deviled eggs.
With heavy cream?
Yeah. You don't like
The
heavy
heavy
cream?
cream, I was like, what is going on here?
Chris says.
She doesn't like her heavy cream in a deviled
What
eggs.
Chris says.
Did you-
Bring it
is
back.
this- no.
Chris says you're not fully clean in this, or Zest fully clean.
This guy.
Brett Favre wins another title.
Brett Favre.
Favre. The Farley brothers, I think is what it means. Wow. Yeah, Something About Mary takes it.
Wow.
Wow.
I never saw this coming.
No? Me neither.
I thought this was gonna get taken out in the semifinals. I can't believe it.
You can put mustard in there too, Bonnie, but make sure you add that heavy cream.
I'm having a problem with the heavy cream.
I'm gonna
Yes,
try it.
I put
I'm gonna try it and
mustard
show
in
you,
mine,
and you're gonna be
but-
like, "This is actually wonderful."
Is this how your mom makes deviled eggs?
My mom doesn't make deviled eggs.
Well, that's
I could have
Okay,
excused it if it was like your mom's recipe, but like
would-
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if it was my
Have my
grandma's
deviled eggs.
recipe, Tracy?
fair.
Rest her soul.
You would have said that.
Bless her. My grandmother. And their deviled egg recipe, and Tracy hating on her.
Who
It's
in
just
their right mind
hurtful.
would use heavy cream?
It's just hurtful.
Gray's wife Stephanie is pissed.
Like, where does that
I'm sorry,
idea come
Stephanie.
from?
I'm so sorry.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused about the heavy cream as well,
Yeah.
Bonnie. Like, why would you put heavy cream in deviled eggs?
It's delicious. Try it. It
It
makes
doesn't
the
make any sense.
no. It makes the egg fluffy and delightful and creamy. Like you don't understand. Have you ever? Do you cook?
Is that because you whip it and so it makes it like fluffy?
Deviled eggs are one of my specialties. Every single time I make them.
Oh
and
yeah,
take
you
them to
made
work,
the
I have to,
Grogu
make a
deviled
separate
eggs. That's
batch for
right.
one person.
Yeah, Bonnie did make the Grogu deviled eggs. Those were delightful, Bonnie. Yeah,
Thank you.
they
There's
were
no
really
heavy
good.
cream in them.
Well, that doesn't mean that other people don't use heavy cream in their eggs.
I've never once heard of somebody using heavy
You're-
cream
okay.
in their deviled eggs.
Okay, so Bonnie, you're gonna come over and I'm gonna show you the recipe, and you're gonna be like, "This is delicious." Just remind me.
I don't know.
Just remind me. Just don't knock it till you try it. Just remind me. It's gonna be
I
delightful.
think we need to
I feel
have
like
a battle
they've
of
been
the
sitting
eggs.
there. They've been sitting out there on the table, and like there's heavy cream in there, and I just
Well, you don't
Ooh,
leave
wow.
it. Why would you leave them sit out for that long? Who does that?
Okay,
it's a
so
potluck
here's
dish.
what we're gonna do.
I don't do
Next
potlucks.
party, you make your deviled eggs. I'll make my deviled eggs. We put them out blind taste test.
Potlucks are for senior citizens and those that have given up.
What? How did it ever get? Oh wow, you gave up on the pigtails, huh?
There we go.
There's something wrong with potlucks. Okay,
Now I gotta see how many people are in the chat.
it's
All right,
hard
so
for a huge group of people.
everybody, really quickly. Maria says, "I want to hear a list of which rom-coms were missing from the list from the others."
Oh, believe me. Let's start with Pretty Woman,
She said others.
Yes, Pretty Woman.
40-Year-Old Virgin,
Yep.
13.
Sure.
I
30
don't
going
think
on
40-Year-Old Virgin is a good romantic comedy.
How dare you?
There's not much romance there.
Kelly Clarkson.
Doesn't work for me.
How dare you?
It
I
is a
disagree.
romantic comedy.
I
It's a
strongly-
reverse romantic
I
comedy.
strongly disagree
How dare
on
you.
40-Year-Old Virgin
How
being a
dare
romantic
you.
comedy. It's
How
not.
dare
It's
you.
not.
You can be open to other people's ideas.
She's not somebody that you'd want to be ever romantic with, so she doesn't count.
Wow.
I just don't like her.
We have to get against Catherine Keener. What did
I
she
don't
do to
like
you?
her.
What did she do to you?
She's not somebody that like brews romance.
Wow.
in my brain.
Would you tell it to her face?
Yeah,
You know she'd slap you.
probably.
Oh.
What's it say? What's it say right there?
Stupid Crazy Love.
2005 American romantic
Oh,
comedy. Ooh. See?
Oh, you want to look up some other ones? and
Yes,
see?
absolutely.
You want to prove Tracy wrong to her face, Kevin? Is that what you want to do?
No. I didn't say that.
Is that what you're doing
I
right
didn't
now?
say that. I didn't say
No,
that.
don't
okay.
worry, not that's what
Wow,
you're.
Kevin. Wow, you need to check yourself.
Before I wreck myself. Huh?
Right. Okay. Andrea says Bridget Jones.
That's a good
I'm
one.
not cuckoo, Maria. You're cuckoo for your lack of defense. Romancing the Stone, my mom says.
I love
That-
romancing the
That's a
Stone.
fantastic. I would classify it as a romantic comedy, but I was afraid that if I did that and didn't do The Princess Bride, it would cause an issue. So I
You
didn't-
could have
I
subbed
didn't do
out
both.
romancing the Stone for one of the other movies.
And Tracy would lose her goddamn mind if I put either one of those in there, because
I like Romancing the Stone.
that's a fantasy film and that one's an adventure film, and you can't have
Fantasy
those
film,
being
but-
romantic and comedy. That's not fits the structure. There's a particular structure that I have written down for 7 years. I've written the structure down, and you're not following it. They actually call Tracy
There
to be on
is a
set.
typical formula.
Thank you,
To follow.
Bonnie.
Yeah.
Tracy's like, the formula's not. It's not right there. No. You gotta follow the formula.
Okay,
Okay.
Don. Wow.
So here we go. You gotta put Stephanie in there too. So we have.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
We're starting to do
Sweet
a
Home
list.
Alabama's a good one.
That's a good one.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall's fantastic.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I wanted it in there.
You should put
We
that
just
in there.
we didn't have space.
More
Kevin,
recently,
we
always
can
be my
only
maybe.
do
That's why.
16 films.
That's why we could do a part 2.
What's wrong with you?
The people are crying for part 2.
He always does this.
Yeah.
You know what? If we do a part 2, you're picking all of them.
How to lose a guy
See
in
how
10
that
days.
goes.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
see what happens with that.
Love that one.
Where was that?
All
Where
right.
was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
So really quickly, everybody that's in the chat right now, Overboard is definitely still okay to watch. It was originally on my list, and I took it off and put Splash in its place because I was told Overboard wasn't gonna be fun enough or something. I don't know.
Overboard's great, though.
I think it's fantastic. Okay, so everybody in the chat, let me know if you're here. Just say here, and we're gonna add you to the list. We're giving 2 giveaways tonight. So we just want to make sure you're here so we can add you
Just
to
say
the
you're here.
list.
Say you're present. Just say you're here.
Yep, say here, and we will put you on the Wheel of Fun. We're going to do 2 giveaways.
Yeah, see mom and dad, McKinney. Andrea and Gerald, of course. Matthew. I'm trying to remember who's Black Crow rep.
There we go. Okay. Can't Hardly Wait, The Proposal, Always Be My Maybe, Crazy Rich Asians, Pretty in Pink, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Clueless.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Thank you, Maria.
You're going to have fun with this next list with part 2, Kevin. because you can't ask them for their opinions. You just have to do it.
Why would you
I want to see what you come up with. See what happens.
I mean,
Straight up going to get murdered.
Yeah, no.
All right, here we go.
Let's
You,
see. Lacey, I got Lacey. Matthew, I got.
yeah, you got to change your username. You got to change the last name, and you're going to get in trouble being related to this guy.
That's true.
All right, so we have all these here's. You put all of them in so far?
Yeah, just go over the list. So
How many do we have? Let's see. Chris says here. Mom says here. Dad says here.
Andrew and Gerald, I got.
Andrew and Gerald says
Ray,
here.
Ray and Stephanie. Matthew, Lacey, Black Crow, Big Papa Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chicken Patty. I don't know who that
Chicken
is.
Patty.
That's interesting.
Patty.
Frank, of course.
Did you put in John Cataline?
Oh yeah, I can't forget Brother John, the great wrestler from the great state of Ohio.
Andrea is here. Gerald. Black Crow, you said. Big Papa Chris here. Maria. Gray and Stephanie. Matthew. Lacey. Okay, is that it? I think that's it.
I think so.
Your choice in film disgusts me, Maria. That film made me physically sick.
Donald.
Yeah.
That's just not nice.
That's not very
She knows
nice.
it did. It made me physically sick.
Donald. Donald, really?
That's it.
That's
How
okay.
many people on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12, 13.
13.
I think we have 14 people.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Chris says, I'm loving that we get to see Sammy's rockin' smile for once.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Yes, it's ladies' night, Chris. Definitely. Okay, here we go.
I mean,
Spin the wheel. Let's do
Which
the
one?
first giveaway. The first giveaway of the night is going to be the Blu-ray. We're going to give away a Rom Com Blu-ray. It's going to be hand selected by Kevin.
What? Why me?
Oh, I can't do it. Apparently, I don't know what I'm talking about. So you have to hand select it.
Okay.
Hand selected by Mr. Kevin right here.
All right.
He's going to send you a beautiful romantic comedy
Chris
of your choice. Of his choice, actually. Not your choice. You can't choose anything.
You wouldn't know what
We're
it is.
choosing it and sending it to you. So I hope you like it.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Spin it.
And what I'll do is, when we have a winner, I'm going to text it to Sammy. You can say who the winner is.
okie dokie.
All right.
Okay.
Why not? Do this.
It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. Do, do, do. Well, well, well. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely a first-time winner.
Yep.
Okay.
Here it comes, Sammy.
I'm waiting for this.
You ready? You got it?
Oh. And our winner is Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea, you got it.
Yay.
Yay, Andrea, you win. Let's give her an applause here. Here we go. Andrea, you win a romantic comedy of Kevin's choosing. Good luck with that. And now, winner for the hot sauce. Coming in hot. I get it. Coming in hot.
All right. I will send the winner to
I'll send it to Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yeah,
I already
send it
have
to
her
Bonnie.
up. I already have Bonnie's name up. I'm ready.
Okay, cool. All right.
Great.
I'm gonna...
Donald, good job.
Take her off. She can't win twice. You
No,
can't
of
win
course not.
twice.
Of course not.
All right.
Maybe
And
you could.
go.
Here we go.
Yep, that works. And we have a winner. Winner of the hot sauce.
All right, Bonnie, you're about to get the winner in 3 seconds.
I'm waiting.
Sent.
And the winner is Lacey.
Lacey!
Wow.
Lacey, you win this hot sauce. Congratulations.
Yay.
You win the dragon hot sauce, the Salsa Verde. Wonderful dragon hot sauce will be coming your way. So, congratulations to Lacey. Congratulations to Andrea. 2 ladies that won tonight. How about that? Not planned at
Oh,
all.
good.
Totally real.
You know-
Look. Show them the screen. If I can drag this over.
I'm not doubting
Bring
it,
the-
Don.
Hand me the
Oh,
laptop.
we already took out their names.
Yeah, I know, but we'll kind of show them a little bit of what it looks like.
No,
See,
we don't-
so we're not. It's like legit. We put people's names in there.
We're not doubting it. Okay.
You know, Brother Donald.
Well, it's the first time I'm ever able to show that.
I don't know. And
So-
Sister Bonnie, Sister Tracy, Sister Sammy. I feel
Uh-oh.
in a little more giving mood
Uh-oh.
tonight.
Oh boy.
I feel we should do one more Blu-ray giveaway.
Really?
One more. Can we do one more Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Why
You want
not?
to do one more?
Very dramatic right now. Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna give away one more.
And we'll send the
A
winner.
bunch of people left too.
Oh man.
No, they're still on.
Oh. Okay. All right.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Tracy. I'm gonna send you the winner.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
What are the chances of that happening?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous. But okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah. It counts. It counts.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
It's not like we conspired, right?
No. Absolutely not.
All right, Tracy.
All right. The winner of the second Blu-ray is Gerald.
Gerald wins the second Blu-ray.
And to
Congratulations.
show that we're
Gerald.
not BSing around, not like we just,
Yeah,
conspired.
there's Gerald's name right there. You win.
Oh, we're not doubting you guys.
Oh, whatever. I'm questioning everything after this night.
I question a lot of things.
You have no more hot sauces? That's it.
That's the only hot sauce I have right now. Yeah.
Why don't you give the people some money? I'm just kidding.
What do you have on you? That's all I got. That's all I got right now. I don't know what to say.
Oh, that gold coin. That's worth like $100,
No,
right?
it's my gold coin. It's mine.
Come on. Don't be Gollum. Don't be like Gollum. Don't be like Gollum. It's not your precious. Give it to the people. Give it to the people. Give it to the people. Oh, wait. Look what Gerald said. He's nice. Look how nice Gerald is.
Aw.
Oh.
Gerald says we already won. You should redraw, so it's fair. All right.
All right. Okay.
Do it.
So, to the kindness of Brother Gerald, a man, a sweet man, a true man of the cloth, let us draw again.
Yep. We're doing it again.
Donald, Scorch says to give away your $5,000 comic book.
Nope. Oh! First time, right?
First time.
First time winner popped up right now.
So, let's start over again. Let me rotate this back to Sammy. You ready?
You could just say it.
I'm ready.
No, she likes being involved.
Oh, God.
All right, Sammy, he's coming
Send her
right
a
now.
picture of your butt.
No, I'm
Oh.
not.
And the winner of this is Gray.
Yay!
Gray wins. Gray wins. Gray wins. Gray wins.
Awesome.
I was late with that, but he still wins.
Congrats, Gray. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we care about the people. We make sure that you come away happy with a wonderful prize. We like to thank our three special lady guests, Bonnie, Tracy, and Sammy. We'll definitely bring you back in. You have increased our ratings 30% at least.
I'll believe that.
Donald was taught a valuable lesson about not messing with the ladies. You learned a lesson.
You did.
Please go to splatteredfrog.com and
That's hot sauce.
absolutely go to Rumble Spoon to see our Real Sharp Box audio pods and also archive live shows as well. Please be kind and subscribe. Also, please leave a like to help our YouTube algorithms so we can start getting in that sweet revenue, that sweet AdSense revenue, so we can make a little bit of money for our program.
Donald.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. We are the Rumble Pop here, and I just want to say I really enjoyed this. Even with Sammy, I still really enjoyed it. So I appreciate you all being a part of this. It's been wonderful. Kevin, thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin. You look so pretty in your wig. Thanks to everybody in the chat that took time to participate. We appreciate all of you. And Kevin, if perhaps you're feeling thirsty, crack open a nice can of
Rumble Pop?
Rumble Pop. Have a good night.